everyone, Mrs. Fortin here. Today we're going to finish up these landscape paintings with a fishy flare. So let's get started. What you're going to want is your water bottle. Hopefully you got some water in there. And then your large flat brush. Really, we finished up most of this last time. Now some of you saw this one. I was working on this one. I also started this one to demonstrate how to paint those little sailfish there. I'm going to use this one because this one's more complete, got more information in it. I like this one better. So this is the one we're going to work on today. So white paint, your scrap piece of paper to put your paint on, and a large flat brush. If you want to use your small flat brush, you can do that too. So either one of these two right here will work for this project. My small flat brush already has a little bit of water on it, so the first thing that we're going to do is go back and forth, and just wet that canvas. Don't have to saturate it, just get it kind of wet. And now what we're going to basically be doing here is adding a layer of white over the top, and the idea is that we can kind of make it look more like these fish are underwater. So I'm going to use a little bit, my small flat brush. You could have spritzed this down if you wanted to. Basically now we're just going to make waves by kind of masking up some of this. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add some white over the top of my fish so that they look more like they're underwater. Another thing that I'm going to do is I've got this island in the back here. Okay, so you can kind of see, I just kind of we're going to make that reflection of that island here. So I'm just going to bob a little bit of the island color down below here. And now I'm just doing a little bit here. What reflects is what's on the top. So I'm going to go lower here because this mountain is a little higher here. Go back down a little bit here. This mountain is a lot higher, so I'm going to do a little bit more here. Okay? Now I just dabbed it on there. And it's still, I mean, at this point it still looks like a reflection in the water. Dry brush. I'm going to just pull that back and forth. And what that does then is just makes it look smeary, like it's a reflection. That's what we're going for there. So I'm just going to add, there's a couple little spots that I want to just add a little bit more into, and then I'm just pulling. Don't want to overdo this. A little bit goes a long way. If you keep going back and forth, you're going to end up with a gray blob where your painting was, your reflection is. You want it to look smeared. So that is about it. If you wanted to put kind of a shore underneath the water, you certainly could do that. I'm going to not, because where my fish are located, it would look like, that would look weird. So I'm not going to do that. Certainly coral is something that you could add into as well. One thing I do want to do before I finish is this whale here. I'm going to actually have that top fin coming out of the water. So that's going to be a lot darker. And then I'm also going to just make kind of a ripple effect around that. So there's a little bit more water, a little whiter, a little bit more contrast. Okay, and that's it. That's my landscape painting with a fishy flare. Let's talk about shipping things back. That's done. Homework assignment, here it is. For your homework tonight, next couple of days, if you would be so kind, as to email Mrs. Fortin pictures of your paintings. So I want to see these. I need to see them. So please send those to me. Just at the normal Jill Fortin at ruralvirtual.org. This sheet of paper right here, original, it's got the the original piece of paper that was sent with you. It's got the list of things that I need back, okay? Bottom line is anything that's on there that's asterisked, I need back. I never did put in the small, I don't see it on the sheet, but the small brush, this guy right here, detail brush, that's not on the sheets. Please send those back to me too. Make sure that you're cleaning your brushes really well, otherwise you might as well keep them because acrylic paint's going to dry hard and ruin the brush. So make sure that you're cleaning those well. But the paint, if you could send that back to me, the large flat brush, the small flat brush, the really small flat brush, the water bottle, and then the return envelope I had in there. I had everything in the return envelope, so it's that manila envelope, and there should be some postage in there, and then I already did the return address label. So you guys are set. So just get that back to me as soon as you are done with that, and I would certainly appreciate it. Have a great day, and happy RVA art.